She's not here.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's
She
okay.
was here, but I just noticed. All right.
Okay. All ready? Good evening, Cobra community. Thank you for your attendance today to honor Kirkwood High School's class of 2025. In respect of the graduation ceremony and others, we ask that you remain seated away from the rails. This will allow all our guests the opportunity to see their student as they graduate. Also, please refrain from the use of air horns, whistles, and other noisemakers as they are prohibited. We want every family to have the opportunity to hear their graduate's name called. I thank you for your cooperation and for your attendance this evening. Please rise for the procession of the graduates, followed by the presentation of the colors. Please remain standing until the colors have recessed.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave, o'er the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon, fellow guests, staff, parents, friends, and the 2025 graduates. My name is Angelina Marrero, and I'm proud to introduce myself as the second student body president in Kirkwood history. My journey here began a little earlier than most. During the summer of 2023, I attended multiple student advisory board meetings and helped set the scene for the grand opening of Kirkwood High. I put countless amounts of hours into the blossoming of this school, and my time here has now come to an end. I feel an overwhelming mixture of excitement and sadness as I take one last look around and realize that this is the last time we will all be sitting in the same room together. At this time, I'm going to ask that you all join me in a moment of silence to honor the memory of our friend, classmate, and fellow Cobra, Kevion Lane. The vision of a Cobra is to courageously pursue your path forward. Stand tall against adversity. Life is going to be so hard as we move forward. We're adults now. We're taking on more responsibility than we can fathom. You are going to fail, and that is okay. Think back on the beginning of high school. How many friendships fell apart? How many heartbreaks did you go through? How many times did you sit in your room and think, I'm not enough? All those tears led you to this moment, and you were strong enough to not give up. Do not allow the hardships of life to remove you from your path of success. To Mr. Rayburn, thank you for making the rough days seem not so rough. To my family, although I struggle to show it every single day I wake up, I am grateful for the life you have gifted me with and the sacrifices you have made for me to stand on this stage in this moment. Now, whether you go off to college, become a nurse, join the military, or whatever you may choose to do, remember who you all are at heart. You are all Cobras. And I thank you all for being beside me as we create traditions for future graduates to enjoy and follow. So as Noah Kahn says, pack up your car, put a hand on your heart, and go make everyone proud. Thank you, class of 2025. I wish you all the best of luck.
Welcome again to the second commencement ceremony of Kirkwood High School. We are honored to have you with us this evening. We are honored by the parents and family members who are serving in the armed forces but could not be here today. We appreciate all that you are doing for our country. Before we begin, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Kirkwood High School faculty and staff and the school resource officers that are here this evening working to ensure a safe and successful graduation ceremony for our students. I cannot thank our faculty and staff enough for the excellent work they have done every day to support our seniors to reach this moment and prepare them for their next endeavors. Also joining us this evening are our school board members. School Board Vice Chair, Mr. Chris Lanier, Ms. Carol Berry, Mr. Jimmy Garland, Mr. Aaron Mayberry, and Mr. Herbert Nelson. From the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, Director of Schools, Dr. Jean Lunavetter, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Shanda Dowdy, and Director of Schools, Mr. Brian Feldman. Kirkwood High School Administrators, Ms. Stacy Maley, Mr. Josh Steckel, and Ms. Brandy Walker. And this evening's caller of names, Mr. Michael Williams. We also extend our appreciation to our school's community partners, which includes business, faith, education, and civic leaders who believe in the importance of education in our community. Thank you for continuing to encourage students to graduate and discover success in school. We specifically want to thank our partners in education, Clarksville Fencing, Kirkwood Church, Tennessee Army National Guard, Bridge Church, BFS Insurance, Ultra Federal Credit Union, Muggsy's Coffee Company, and Burger King of Clarksville. I'd also like to thank Austin Peay State University and their broadcast partners for the live web streaming of our ceremony for those loved ones and members of the armed forces serving and watching from around the world. At this time, please direct your attention to the risers for a choral presentation performed by members of Kirkwood High School Choir.
Well, I don't know if I believe
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to present the Valedictorian and the Salutatorian of the class of 2025. Our Salutatorian, Miss Amelia Ferreira.
Parents and students, faculty and staff, good evening and congratulations to Kirkwood High School's class of 2025. I'd like to start by thanking all of the people who helped us get here today, the teachers who shaped and influenced our minds, the coaches that pushed us to our greatest potential, and the friends and family members who offered their unconditional support, advice, and assistance. No one accomplishes anything alone. It wasn't just our own hard work that got us here today. It was the work of everyone in our lives who have taught, loved, and supported us. We've all heard the expression, it takes a village to raise a child. I think this remains true long after we're grown up and ready to leave the proverbial village because we never stop relying on others, not really. Every experience we share with people, from total strangers to our closest inner circle, shapes and changes us. We've all experienced this over the last 4 years, the impact others have on us. Our friends were there to listen to us vent our frustrations. Our teachers impressed on us the value of accountability and a strong work ethic. And when we embraced a new challenge, we did so with the reassurance that even if we failed, the people who cared would stick around to help us find our feet again. These last few months, I've needed a village to help me stand up here and deliver this speech. Without the people who helped me along the way, I don't think I would have had the courage to be where I am now. We like to think of ourselves as independent or self-made, but the reality is we'd all be very unhappy without our communities. I know that a lot of you have lofty goals for the future, ones that will take you far from home. Maybe the distance is the whole appeal. But if there's any advice I can leave with you, it would be this. Please don't forget about the village that raised you and the one that is raising you now. Know that it follows you wherever you decide to go, and give back to it as often as possible, because you are someone else's village too. Thank you for listening, and congratulations again to the class of 2025.
And the Valedictorian, Mr. Riley Walker.
Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming. First, I'd like to address the guests who have come here. We have only gotten this far because of these people who are around us. For me, over the years, it's been my mother who's been the one to inspire me. My friends over the years have been the ones to ground me, especially my friend Amaris, who's helped keep me sane all this time. Lastly, I want to thank my girlfriend Bella, who's been my light this school year. I love you. To start things off, I want to begin with a quote from Dr. Seuss's book, All the Places You'll Go. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. I believe this especially applies to us now that we're graduating. It is us who decide how we act. It is us who decide how much effort we put in. And despite the harder classes that I've personally taken in high school, despite how difficult they were, I still put my all into them. Everybody has these types of experiences, and it's not just school related. Despite these challenges though, we were able to persevere through it, and it was from our own volition that we were able to. If there's anything that I want you all to take away though, it's this. Be comfortable with yourself, even your mistakes. To be comfortable with yourself means to accept yourself for who you are, both for what you're good at and what you aren't. However, being comfortable with yourself does not mean to stay stagnant. Accept your mistakes for what they are and use that to better yourself. Who you are is constantly changing, and that change should, through your efforts, be something that makes you better. What if you find that difficult though? What if you find yourself stuck, finding yourself unable to improve? Throughout my whole life, I've had difficulty improving on what I am, and that's always gnawed at me. Over time though, I found that trying to become better has kept me going, regardless of the results. Do I know the right way to deal with it? Not necessarily. Nobody does. What we can do though, is improve on what guides us through the path of life, and what guides us is ourselves. When something is didactic, it is meant to teach you something, and that is what reality is. The reality of it, what life teaches you, is that feeling inconsequential, feeling insignificant is part of it. You may feel hopeless after graduation. You might have felt hopeless before. You might feel that now. But do remember, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you are the one who steers yourself regardless of the direction that you choose. Always work to improve yourself. Always keep improving, and you'll find yourself able to handle those challenges you come across. You are what you make yourself. You are what decides how much effort you put in. You are what steers yourself. So put that effort in and steer yourself into making a better you. Thank you, class of 2025.
Class of 2025, today is the day. Today is your day. Today is the final moment in a 13-year journey from kindergarten to now. That's 2,340 mornings of waking up, showing up, and choosing to move forward. Sometimes with joy, sometimes with exhaustion, and sometimes with just enough energy to simply get through. But you did it. You made it here today not because it was always easy or convenient or simple, but because you were committed. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, commitment. Over the years, you've committed to your classes, your clubs, your teams, your friendships. Some of you committed to working jobs while also being full-time students. Some of you committed to your families, to your communities, or to goals that no one else could see but you. You've shown up again and again, not just because you were interested in succeeding, but because you were committed to it. Leadership expert Kenneth Blanchard once said, "There is a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in something, you don't do it only when it's convenient. You do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results." Class of 2025, you have shown what commitment really looks like. You've put in the hours, you've made the sacrifices, and even when things were challenging, you didn't quit. You stayed in it. And I want you to carry that same mindset into whatever comes next. Whether you're going to college, the workforce, the military, or taking time to figure out what you want next, know this: your success in life won't come from just being interested. It will come from being committed. In his book, Unapologetically You, Steve Maraboli wrote, "Let today be the day that you become committed in being, in doing, in getting, in achieving, in experiencing. Let today be the day that you are committed to being the change you wish to see and living the life you wish to live." Your future is not something that just happens to you. It's something you create intentionally, through effort, through belief, through commitment. But I want you to remember, commitment doesn't mean never changing. Life changes, you'll grow, you'll adapt. So yes, dream big, say yes to goals that scare you a little. Pursue paths that light a fire in you, but also give yourself permission to change directions as long as your heart stays committed to what matters most. Because in the end, commitment is what transforms goals into achievements and reality. Class of 2025, this moment you're standing in, it isn't just a celebration of what you finished. It's a powerful reminder of what you're capable of when you stay committed. As you move into this next chapter, I hope you carry the same spirit with you, committed to growth, committed to excellence, and committed to yourself. Your next great adventure awaits. Stay committed to your path, no matter how wide or winding it becomes, and always remember, you are cobras, and cobras only move forward. Dr. Luna Vetter, having met all requirements mandated by the state of Tennessee, may I proudly present Kirkwood High School's second graduating class, the class of 2025.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I hereby accept and confer the 2025 graduating seniors of Kirkwood High School. You have met the high school graduation requirements of the state of Tennessee and Clarksville-Montgomery County School System. You are thus entitled to all rights and privileges for completing these requirements. Congratulations, graduates. Dr. Papard, you may now begin the presentation of diplomas.
Damian Giovanni Adams. Celine Neo Anne Marie Allen. Nicholas Daniel Arvin. Chance Cohen Austin. Devon James Austin. Gabrielle Jordan Bailey. Braden Joshua Baker. Ella Neve Basham. Jerome Anthony Bates Jr. Noah William Becker. Braylon Allen Bender. Tyshawn Michael Bigby. Cohen Andrew Blurton. Bradley Lewis Boulier. Logan Cooper Brown. Braylon L. Bryson. Isaac James Buchanan. Lee Arthur Buggs III. Maddox Lakai Bullock. Moses Jackson Bird. Benjamin Philip Cadwell. Eric Hiram Camacho. Troy Michael Campbell. J.C. June Carney. Jacelyn Kitachai Chaco. D'Angelo Stone Chacon. Laney Pearl Childress. Xavier Samuel Chrisman. Alexander Aviti Coffin. Dakota James Cole. Lily Ann Cole. Alexander James Collins. Emma Susan Corman. Deja Monet Craighead. Jada Marie Craighead. Kayla Jocelyn Crespo. Perry Winfield Crossneed III. Karimi Cruz Guadarrama. Brennan James Curran. Anthony David Curtis Jr. Drayton Hunter Dean. Matthew Michael Dirks. Caitlin Marie Dunnelan. Jocelyn Nevaeh Dumas. Van Albert Duranzo. Brooklyn Nicole Dybus. Jessica Angelique Eckley. Sadie Olivia Ellis. Lane Russell Ferguson. Amelia Grace Ferreira. Samare L. Fennels. Samantha Lees Fisher. Ava Kamiko Le Aloha Flint. Alicia Sierra Floyd. Riley Sean Fuller. Mara Mercala Garcia Farinay. Stephen Anthony Garcia Jr. Camden Jean Garlick. Crystal Dawn Garman. Masario Manuel Gatehood. Talila Ane Gentle. Jacori Anthony Gentry. Briley Lynn Gorman. Lacuria Lizelle Graham. Jaden Darius Greer. Austin Jeremiah Hall. Logan Xander Hausler. Mia Marie Herrera. Kalia Nicole Hill. Jeremiah Joseph Ohetha. Emily Grace Holland. Brian Matthew Horn II. Camille Nicole Howard. Gavin Chase Hunter. Kenneth Dwight Ivory Jr. Mason James Jarvis. Ziel Cecilia Jeffers. Mackenzie Jean Jeffries. Nicholas Einar Johansson. Chloe Raquel Johnson. Cole Robert Johnson. Anasia Tajan Johnson. Kayliana Lanice Nicole Johnson Blankenship. Chloe Michelle Jones. DeMonte Tyree Jones. Elizabeth Jacqueline Conegard. DeWillow Kapinga, Keju Kapinga, Lexia Ann Kenny, Lillian Elise Kearns, Haley K. Kerr, Sehun Kim, Rylin Alyssa Klein, Natalie Grace Elaine Klinnock, Jerry Thomas Ladd III, Evie Mae Lasher, Andrew Stephen Latino, Jacqueline Patricia Lazos, Jaden Thomas Lewis, Micah Adam Long, Eric James Mackey III, Priscilla Elizabeth Maldonado, Angelina Brianna Malgiro, Haley Grace Mans, Angelina Marie Marrero, Theriana Darlena Martinez, Brooke Danielle Mast, Jason Lee McBride Jr., Hutch Rudell McCowan, William Carter Mefford, Sean David Munson II, Amber Isabel Monteer, Larry Darnell Montgomery III, Cheyenne Denise Moore, Madison Anaya Morgan, Sariana Lachey Mosley, Detsony Mercedes Marilla Contreras, Tomas Alejandro Nelizinski, Keyston Jermaine Laverne Oliver, Jobiel De Jesus Ortiz, Lindsay Marie Owens, Ethan Turin Parks, Tristan Dakota Perez, Samantha Faith Powell, Deegan William Shield Price, Cody Allen Proctor, Susanna Abigail Ramos, Micah Lawrence Randolph, Ray Jaden Roroki, Madison Renee Ratcliffe, Trinity Lynn Reed, Alec John Rhodes, Khalik Farrell Ricketts, Cole Ann Riedel, Juliana Lee Ritz, Dariel Anthony Rivera Soto, Taylor Marie Robbins, Chase Bankston Robinson, Catherine Rodriguez Lopez, Gavin James Rogers, Cassandra Emilini Rosenkrantz, Sindra Ember Marie Roth, David Ikaika Rourke, Juliana Ruiz Ocasio, Kagan Elise Rutherford, Dylan Andrew Donnie Shute, Roman Michael Senna, Logan Dean Erling Shaw, Christian Ryan Shogan, Alyssa Eileen Smith, David James Smith Jr., Olivia Jamie Smith, Andres Manuel Soto Garcia, Sarah Margaret Soto, Ivy Lauren Sword, Jaden Elizabeth Spaeth, Draven Eugene Nesta Sparks, Erica Marie Stenke, Madison McKell Stevens, Stephen Trell Stolp Jr., Caden Roger Strasburg, Christopher Howard Taylor Jr., Caleb Colin Robert Thomas, Matthew Aiden Thompson, John Craig Toombs, Cambria June Faith Trainer, Elizabeth Marie Valdez, Dylan Michael Vancouvering, Louis Alberto Varela Zacharias, Dante Lee Marcus Walden, Riley Franz Walker, Lucas Jacob Watson, Kristen Dior Weatherspoon, Brasha Nanwe Quenchi Webda, Haley Navaya Witten, Nolan Oliver Wilkins, Sahara Maynika Williams, Andre Javon Wilson Jr., Bria May Wilson, Isaiah Paul Wilson, Soren Thomas Wilson, Samadia Divine Word, Timothy Wu, Jalen Avery Young, Kirsten Nicole Young.
Let me tell y'all, the past 4 years have had their ups and downs, but there have been so many great memories where I've just wanted to freeze time. I never wanted these moments to end, but like school, life is a continuum. It just keeps going, and during this time, we change. Looking back at these moments, I thank God I didn't have the power to pause time. Time keeps ticking, so we should enjoy the now. Don't worry about what you did in the past. That's in the past. Keep your eye on what's to come. Your greatest accomplishments are on a path, and you're walking on it. Like the great John Mayer says, don't stop this train, don't for a minute change the place you're in. Now, class of 2025, will you please stand with me? And move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, Kirkwood class of 2025. We did it! Family and friends, please rise for the singing of the Kirkwood High School alma mater. The words to our alma mater can be found at the back of the program.
Kirkwood High School, strong and true, standing tall in all we do, leading with our virtue strong, growing proudly all day long, with determination we shape our community. Orange and blue, my heart be true.